criteria for selecting contents. We know the definition of syllabus, we know definition of curriculum, we know some other component of syllabus. In a syllabus there will be several things that we are supposed to do that can be called contents. How we will be selecting the contents, that is the gist of our today's class. We shall examine a number of different syllabuses and explore the ways in which grammatical, functional, national and notional items are selected. We know what is called grammatical syllabus, what is called functional syllabus, what is called notional syllabus, but keeping in mind the different categories of syllabus, which item you will select for a special category of syllabus. What are the categories? Notional syllabus, functional syllabus and grammatical syllabus. And how they are selected, how they are graded. Okay, graded, that means which will come first, which will come last, and how they are interrelated, and in what would be the importance of selecting that materials. And we have to familiarize the ways in which these different elements are conventionally treated. Okay, not like that you will be listing several components in your syllabus. Keeping in mind that what kind of syllabus you are preparing, and after understanding that what kind of syllabus you are preparing, you have to select the content. This should provide you with the skill and acknowledge you will need to analyze the selection and grading of content in your own syllabuses. Okay. We have understood how to prepare a syllabus, and then according to the category what you are going to do, what contents you are going to input in your syllabus, that this class will give you that idea. And a task you will be asked to undertake in section 3, that is the seventh section. Selecting grammatical components. We know that functional syllabus, notional syllabus, grammatical syllabus. So how you will be putting the grammatical content in a syllabus. A distinction between synthetic and analytic syllabus. We know that synthetic syllabuses were described as those in which content is selected and graded according to discrete point principles. Okay, the principles of grammatical. Can you see that? I will do it earlier. Thank you. So, in order to make or prepare synthetic syllabus, we have to keep in mind the discrete point principles. What are the principles? What are going to teach? What do you want? What do you want from the students? Keeping all this in mind, you have to select the principles. That means different categories of items. Which item you will pick, that will be decided. Wilkins assumed that this would be grammatical, but Widdowson has argued that any syllabus which consists of inventories means that would be the descriptive list. You have selected some items, and after selecting the items, you have to put the description of the syllabus. Why you have put that item in your syllabus? That is called inventory. So you have to put the content, and then you have to put the description why you have put that content in your syllabus. That is called inventory of discrete point items. B, the grammatical, functional, notional is basically synthetic. So whatever category of your syllabus, it may be grammatical, notional or synthetic or analytical but you have to put the item and then you have to describe why you have put the item, and that is called inventory. Inventory, that means a description at the end of the syllabus. So you have to put that. And these days, that means recently, few syllabus designers who adopt a synthetic orientation would be prepared to defend a syllabus based entirely on grammatical forms. Okay, so they will try to put grammatical items in many portion of a syllabus. Most attempt some sort of synthesis between grammatical and functional or notional items. Later we shall look at some of the ways in which syllabus planners have tried to integrate these various components. So the syllabus planner, or we can say the designer, syllabus designer, they will try to integrate several items. They will try to connect several items. Okay, in grammar you can teach grammar with a variety of items. You can simply ask question about present tense and past tense. You can simply ask question the formation of words. You can simply ask question of the subject verb agreement. So all are the component you can teach grammar. So in which way and which component will be necessary for your student, that would be decided by the syllabus planner. And if you become a syllabus planner, you can also decide that, and you can also describe that this is necessary for the students. Understanding the level of the student, you have to put these elements in your syllabus. Already we have noted that there is a lack of any direct one-to-one relationship between linguistic function, notions, grammatical forms, while this leads to a certain amount of arbitrary decision making about which forms to introduce with which functions. Okay, so which one will be giving you the result? Subject verb agreement or tense or parts of speech? Which component will give you what result? That would be decided by the syllabus planner. And if it is so, then that would be arbitrary. That means that it from the planner side or the syllabus designer sides, that would be arbitrary. And this kind of and some form or function relationship naturally suggest themselves, particularly at lower proficiency level. For example, talking about oneself and others hardly seems feasible without some knowledge of personal pronouns, copula, be, and predictive adjectives relating to such things are nationality. Okay, so you can put some item in your syllabus, and if it is decided by the syllabus planner himself or herself, not with the idea of the learners, not observing the level of the learners, or not observing the requirements of the learners, that would be arbitrary. So you can put it, but that cannot give you the best result in case of the syllabus. We know why do you prepare syllabus? We prepare syllabus to earn a knowledge from completing that syllabus. একটা সিলেবাস পড়ার পরে স্টুডেন্টরা কি শিখবে এটা মাথায় রেখেই আমরা সিলেবাস করি, কিন্তু যদি স্টুডেন্টের পারসেপশন না বোঝা যায়, স্টুডেন্টদের লেভেল না বোঝা যায়, তাহলে আপনি যে সিলেবাসটা করবেন সেই সিলেবাসটা স্টুডেন্টদের কাছ থেকে সে রেজাল্ট এনে দিতে পারে না। ওকে, সো দ্য সিলেবাস শুড বি ডিজাইন, আ সিলেবাস শুড বি প্ল্যান্ড বাই দ্য টিচার্স অ্যান্ড লার্নার্স opinion and involvement. A predicative adjective is an adjective that follows a linking verb, describes. Do you know what is the definition of linking verbs? You know what is the definition of linking verb. Linking verb links subject and adjective complement. Okay, that is linking verb. Okay, he is good. Who is good? He is good. Karim is good. Karim is subject. Karim, what is the status of Karim? Karim is the best. Okay, so that means that is called predicative adjective. Predicative adjective will be connected with linking verbs. So if you put in your syllabus, then what would be the result? There are some examples of predicative adjective over here. That is, he is brave, he is intelligent, they are generous, we are happy, it is obedient, I am calm, The dog is loyal. The cat is playful. So all things here, the subject, there is a link between subject and the adjective. Adjective naturally will be placed before noun. Okay, this room is very good. Okay, this is a cool room. That means cool adjective and room is noun. So adjective will be placed before noun. But in case of predicative adjective, adjective will be placed after verb. That means he is intelligent. Who is intelligent? He is intelligent. But adjective will be giving you the extra information. Adjective function হলো noun সম্পর্কে অতিরিক্ত তথ্য দিচ্ছে, সেটাই হলো অ্যাডজেক্টিভ। কিন্তু অ্যাডজেক্টিভের প্লেসটা কোথায়? অ্যাডজেক্টিভ সবসময় বসে নাউনের আগে, বাট প্রেডিকেটিভ অ্যাডজেক্টিভ কোথায় বসবে? লিঙ্কিং ভার্বের পরে। লিঙ্কিং ভার্ব যেতগুলো আছে সবগুলোর পরে, এই জন্য এগুলোকে বলা হচ্ছে প্রেডিকেটিভ অ্যাডজেক্টিভ। বাট ফাংশনটা একই, সেটা হলো নাউন সম্পর্কে অতিরিক্ত তথ্য দেওয়া বা সাবজেক্ট সম্পর্কে অতিরিক্ত তথ্য দেওয়া। দ্য ক্যাট ইজ প্লেফুল। হু ইজ প্লেফুল? ক্যাট। But this place is its place is after the verb. What type of verb? Linking verb. So predicative adjective you can place in your syllabus, but you have to understand the students level and also their requirements. At lower level, at this lower levels, from beginner through the lower intermediate, most general course books cover items such as the following. Okay, naturally in the grammatical item you will see basic sentence forms, that is what would be the sentence structure. Okay, simple sentence, complex sentence and compound sentence. Naturally you will see in a syllabus that is the basic sentence forms, sentence structure and sentence categories: simple sentence, complex sentence and compound sentence, and quantifiers, verb morphology, demonstrative, noun morphology, definite and indefinite article. So you will be putting in your syllabus, but our content is criteria for selecting the item, which one you will pick. Okay, these are the basic things you will see in your syllabus, every syllabus. But when you will prepare a new syllabus, you have to understand the students level and their requirements. Tense forms you see in the syllabus, questions, okay, negation, modal verbs. We know modal verbs might, okay, pronouns, preposition, not preposition, preposition, connectors, noun phrases including modifications, adverbials, etc. That would be putting in a common syllabus. But what will be you will be putting in your syllabus. So there is a task. That means what we have understood, that before going to select the content of a syllabus, you have to understand students level, you have to understand students requirement. Okay, you have to understand the needs of the syllabus that we have discussed earlier: needs, goals, principle, objectives. So you are in a position to design a syllabus. So keep in mind that what kind of syllabus you are preparing, and understanding the category of syllabus, you have to select the item. So there is a task over here. Match the above grammatical categories with the following items from the Cambridge School English Course Book 1. Present of to be, possessive adjectives. A/N with jobs, subject pronouns. Noun plurals, possessive S for possessions. Present to be plural, have got adjectives, adverbs of degrees. Okay, A/N contrasted with the adjectives before nouns, on, in, at. These are the preposition with places, isn't that? So that are the criteria you can select. So pronoun, preposition, how you will be selecting and putting. So this is the, you have, that means suppose you are planning to put that item in your syllabus. So this task that was developed by David Noonan in his book, he said that yes, try to match whether this item will fix your syllabus or not. Okay, there is or there are simple present affirmative, these, that, can, could, tell plus object plus that clause, formation of a noun, plurals, etc. simple present, omission of articles, like plus ing. Okay? I feel like crying. আমার কাঁদতে ইচ্ছা করছিল. I feel like sleeping. আমার ঘুম পাচ্ছিল. Okay. So like plus ing. That means neither not, neither nor, objective pronouns, or at which times, by, was, from, until. So these are the components. So you are asked to have a think whether you will be selecting this article or component in your syllabus or not. For expression of distance, to be hungry, thirsty, etc. Complex sentences, text building, frequency adverbs, impersonal, it, have got, both, and all. So all these are the components. This is asked that whether you will be selecting these items or not. Okay. So selecting functional and notional components. Previously we have talked about that is selecting grammatical components. Previously we had been talking that grammatical component will be there. Okay, these are the grammatical component: tense, form, negation, modal verbs. Okay, that is the grammatical component you have to select here. Yes, selecting functional and notional syllabus. Okay, those who are selecting they will get 2 marks bonus. And selecting, because if anybody sleeps, his ear will be active, he can listen very perfectly. Selecting functional and notional syllabuses. Item. Grammatical syllabus we have discussed. And then functional and notional component. In recent years, any numbers of functional or notional typologies have made their appearance in the marketplace. Notional and functional. Okay. Because people nowadays are bored after studying the grammatical item. Grammar pure bored. There is a tendency nowadays that student will be learning the notional and functional syllabus. Okay. While there are similarities among these, that means notional or functional syllabus, as one might expect that there are also differences. What are the differences? This reflects the fact that typologies have been produced largely through intuitions. The following category headings give some idea of the diversity which is possible. Previously we have got the possible list of the grammatical item. Now we will see the possible list of the notional or functional syllabus. Notion, we know, notional and functional syllabus. Let's see. Okay, imparting or seeking factual information. That means it is developed by Van Eyck. Expressing and finding our intellectual attitude. Expressing and finding our emotional attitude. Expressing and finding out moral attitude. Getting things done. Socializing. Okay. Look here, there is no grammar. But with socializing you can teach language. With socializing, say hello to someone else. If you can say hello, if you do not understand the grammatical item, but if you can talk with somebody else for 5 minutes, আপনি যদি grammatical item না জানেন, but আপনি কারোর সাথে 5 মিনিট 10 মিনিট যদি কথা বলতে চান তার ফেভারিট জিনিস নিয়ে, that means you know that language. Okay, so nowadays there is a growing tendency to study the notional functional syllabus. Understanding the socialization or something, expression and emotional things, you can also learn language. So that is a one category of syllabus that is called notional or functional syllabus. And modality, that is called suagen. Suagen. And argument, rational inquiry, and exposition. And how is your family? Nowadays, for a long time I didn't see your family. How is your father today? For a long time I haven't talked to your father. That means an inquiry, natural inquiry. That means you are asking somebody else about his family or father. Okay. How was your exam? Okay. That means a natural inquiry. But with this you can understand that you want to express your feelings or emotion about your friend or about somebody else with whom you are talking. কারোর সাথে পরীক্ষা কেমন হলো, আপনার বাবা কেমন আছেন, এটা কিন্তু সোশ্যালাইজেশনেরই ফর্ম না। আপনি আপনার ইমোশনটাকে এক্সপ্রেস করছেন কার সাথে? যার সাথে আপনি কথা বলছেন, যাকে আপনি ভালোবাসেন। Personal emotion. Oh, what a lovely weather today, is it? I started sweating all through the days. Okay, this is a busy day. Exactly. But you can say that yes, it's a lovely weather. That was the day before yesterday or yesterday. You had the lovely weather. All through the day it was raining, and we got chill. After getting the weather. So such expression expresses your feelings or emotion. That can be called the emotional expression. That can be included in your notional functional syllabus. Modality, we know modality. In English grammar, modality refers to the grammatical category expressing the speaker's attitude, opinion, others like can code name. Why not you see your mobile phone? Can code name will shall should must. Okay, these are the modals. Modal will show the possibility. It may rain today. আজকে বৃষ্টি হতে পারে, পারে নাকি? আর it might rain today. What is that? আপনি যত শুনছিল কেটে ফেলেছেন। আগে কেটে ফেলেছি। কারণ সবাই চুলের প্রশংসা করে তাই। Okay. It may rain today. It might rain today. What is the difference between these two expressions? আজকে বৃষ্টি হতে পারে। It might rain today. হ্যাঁ? হতে পারে। It may rain today হতে পারে নাও পারে। It might rain today মানে of course একদম মেঘ দেখা শুরু হয়েছে, যে কোনো সময় বৃষ্টি হতে পারে। Okay, so these are the modals. So in modals, oh, I may come to your house today, have a cup of coffee. বানাতে পারেন কেউ? স্যার কফি বানাতে পারেন, এটা কোনো কথা হলো? হ্যাঁ, কেউ ইনভাইট করলে I will try. কেউ আপনাকে ইনভিটেশন বললো যে I will try, তার মানে কি আসতেও পারি নাও পারি। But if you যদি বলেন যে yes I will, then you have given the words. That means of course you have to go there. So this is the expression of modality. So through the modality you can put in your notional functional syllabus. But you have to understand the student's level, whether you will be putting these items in your syllabus or not. Okay. So these are, and another item in English grammar, suagen is a noun meaning of act of persuading or influencing someone or an instance of this. Okay, persuading someone. Okay, persuade. Why don't you go there? Okay, you have to go. In previous class or yesterday I had been taking. How many of you know how to cook? কারা কারা রান্না জানে? ছেলেরা কথা বলতেছে। এবার ঠিক আছে, কারা কারা সুইমিং জানেন? সুইমিং এবার হাত নিচে। কারা কারা বাইসাইকেল চালাতে জানেন? বাইসাইকেল yes. Okay. এবং এই যারা যারা বাইসাইকেল চালানো জানেন, কারা কারা মোটরসাইকেল চালাতে পারেন? স্কুটি মেয়েরা কেউ পারে না? হ্যাঁ, ইয়েস, গুড। তাহলে আপনি ট্রেনার হবেন, ওদেরকে মোটরসাইকেল চালা শেখাবেন। আপনার স্কুটি আছে? স্কুটি আছে। ড্রাইভিং কারা কারা পারেন? ড্রাইভিং ওকে। ইন ইউক্রেন, ওকে, কেন আমি এটা বললাম? ইন ইউক্রেন আফটার স্টাডিং মাস্টার্স every students had to take 2 years military training, army training over here, and in army training they will be learning the experience, life skill, all kinds of life skill. Okay, so I had a thinking, that means after completing masters, within the masters, after first semester, you have to learn this life skill. What is cooking, swimming, bicycle, motorcycle, driving. Okay? In which way you will learn, you will try to learn. Okay? But if you try to have help from me, I will try to help you. Okay? That means যারা বাইসাইকেল চালাতে চারে তারা ইনস্ট্রাক্টর এবং তারা আপনাদেরকে বাইসাইকেল চালানো শেখাবে. Okay? So the such kind of speech is called suagen. That means encourage someone to make in someone, or you want to deliver something, an attitude, and then you will try to learn. But actually this is not an example, actually I mean it. That means within the masters you will learn this life skill. That would be necessary. In Dhaka University swimming pool they will teach you swimming, getting some money. 16 days they will teach you swimming. Okay, so starts the place where you will learn. Okay, and you will do it. So that would be the part of your notional functional syllabuses. যদি কেউ পানি খেতে খেতে যদি কেউ পানি খাওয়া শুরু করে রিস্ক কে নেবে? Good. So personal, referential, interpersonal, imaginative, directive. Okay, so that would be the notional functional syllabus. All project there is another establishing and maintaining relationship and discussing topic of the interest in notional functional syllabus. That item can be included. Problem solving. Problem solving. Searching for specific information. Sorry. For some. Sorry. Oh, I have taken. I thought I would have taken. Searching for specific information for a given purpose, processing it and using it. Processing it and using it. Listening to or reading information, processing it and using it. Giving information in a spoken or written form on the basis of personal experience. Listening to, reading or viewing or responding to a stimulus. Stimulus means uddipak, motivational speech. Okay, that I did it earlier, little bit. Okay, so if someone catch that motivation, after some days you will see. Another thing you will do, that means you will all complete your passport. সবাই পাসপোর্ট কার আছে? অনলি কম সবাই পাসপোর্ট করে ফেলবেন। পাসপোর্ট করার পরেই মাস্টার্স সেকেন্ড সেমিস্টার ফাইনাল পরীক্ষা দেওয়ার পরেই এর মধ্যে পাসপোর্টটা শেষ। মাস্টার্স সেকেন্ড সেমিস্টার পরীক্ষার পরেই কি IELTS এর রেজিস্ট্রেশন করে 3 মাস গ্যাপ। কিছু করার না, IELTS-টা দিয়ে রাখলেন না, হতে পারে in some beautiful morning you will open your eyes and you will be in UK, হতে পারে। I hope that what did I mean? Okay, you don't know what will happen tomorrow. আমরা কেউ জানি না। Okay, but স্বপ্ন দেখতে তো টাকা লাগে না, লাগে নাকি? টাকা লাগে? তাহলে স্বপ্ন দেখবো হচ্ছে নিউ ইয়র্কে গিয়ে কফি খাওয়ার। বাংলাদেশে হোটেল ইন্টারকন্টিনেন্টালে কফি খাবো কেন? স্বপ্নেই যদি কফি খাবো, কোথায় খাবো? নিউ ইয়র্কে। Okay, so that is done. Okay, so you don't know where life will pass you, where you don't know. Okay, some days in a beautiful morning, some days, okay, you might see that you are in Buckingham Palace, in front of Buckingham Palace. You are in front of Big Ben. Okay, so কি যেন বলতে চাইলাম, ভুলে গেলাম। স্বপ্ন দেখার নাই সীমানা, দেখে যাব তাই। Okay, পরে মনে আসবে। Okay, so that would be included in your notional functional syllabuses. And the author of this list imply that they incorporate all of the possible uses to which language can be put. Okay, so incorporating any item from this all project list, you can teach language. So the decision of you, if you become a syllabus planner, if you become a syllabus designer, the decision of you, which item you will be putting in your syllabus. Our today's topic is criteria for selecting the topic. Which topic you will select? So that is what we have learned. What are the similarities and differences between this list? Which of the above list do you think most satisfactory captures? Okay, আমরা যে লিস্ট দেখলাম এগুলোর মধ্যে কোনটা আপনার মধ্যে সবচেয়ে বেশি স্যাটিসফ্যাক্টরি হতে পারে? সোশ্যালাইজিং বা আদার্স যে কম্পোনেন্টগুলো বলছে সেগুলোর মধ্যে বলা হচ্ছে। Okay, and are there any omissions? কোনো কিছু বাদ পড়েছে? If so, what are they? Okay, so you have to tell. Relating grammatical and functional and notional components, as we have already seen, the link between grammatical, notional, functional syllabuses component are not entirely predictable. So we can't predict what would be the item in your syllabus. So observing the student's level and requirements, you will be putting the items in your syllabus if you become a syllabus designer. Although there are certain components which are consistently linked together by syllabus designer and course book writers. Okay, this list below contains the functional content of the first 10 units of checkpoint. English is jumbled order. Suggest the grammatical item which might be taught in each unit. Okay, so there is a list over here. List A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 list. There are list. Okay, just you have to look which one you will be putting. Just to teach why. Suggest the grammatical items which might be taught in each unit. A, describing houses, reminding, contradicting. If house become house, jaw, that would be verb. If house become house, that would be noun. Okay, describing houses, reminding, contradicting, asking for direction. One set, giving your full name, apologizing, pardon me, I dropped your words. বললেন যে আমাকে মাফ করেন, আপনার কথাটা আমি ফেলে দিয়েছি। কথাকে ফেলে দেওয়া যায় নাকি? কেউ আপনাকে কিছু বললো, এরকম করে কিছু বললো, কিভাবে? কিছু শুনতে পারলেন? তখন আপনি কি বলবেন? Pardon me, I dropped your words. মানে কি, আমি আপনার কথা শুনতে পারি নাই। That is apologizing. আপনারা বলবেন sorry, would you please repeat? এটাও বলতে পারেন। Asking for help, interrupting politely. Oh, sorry, pardon. What did you say? Okay, it's very disgraceful. দুইজন কথা বলছেন, তার মধ্যে একজন নাক গলিয়ে দেওয়া। এই নাক গলানো করা যায় ইন্টারাপ্টিং। সেটা কিভাবে? সেটারও একটা স্টাইল আছে। ওকে, কারো স্টাইল, কেউ কথা বলছে, ও ইউ সেড দ্যাট দিস, তার মানে দুজনের কথার মাঝখানে একজনের একটা কথার সূত্র ধরে আপনি ওই কথার মধ্যে ইন করলেন। তখন উনি আর ভাববেন না যে আপনি নাক গলাচ্ছেন। হ্যাঁ, প্রথমে একজনের কথাকে সাপোর্ট করে তাদের কনভারসেশনের মধ্যে ইন করে তারপর আপনার মত দেওয়া। দ্যাট ইজ কল্ড ইন্টারাপ্টিং পোলাইটলি। ওকে, asking for help, describing oneself, telling the time, identifying, asking for positions. Okay, well wishing. Okay, inviting, offering, accepting, declining, describing present, future events, activities. You said কি বলছে suggest the grammatical item মনে হয় এটা কিছুটা যাচ্ছে that is describing present future events and activities. You can ask that yes, what did you do in the Eid al-Fitr vacation? কাউকে আপনি জিজ্ঞাসা করলেন আপনি ঈদ উল ফিতর ভ্যাকেশনে কি করেছেন, ওকে, তার মানে আপনি অতীত কোনো জিনিস নিয়ে তাকে প্রশ্ন করছেন, ইনকোয়ারি। অথবা আপনি বললেন ইয়া হোয়াট আর ইউ প্ল্যানিং ফর ঈদ উল আজহা ভ্যাকেশন? ঈদ উল আজহার ভ্যাকেশনের পরেই পরীক্ষা, এই জন্য 18 ঘন্টা করে পড়ার প্ল্যান করছে। ক্যান ইট বি পসিবল? পসিবল, ওকে, ইফ ইউ থিঙ্ক। Describing present future and complaining, giving your name, giving personal information, offering, inviting, expecting, accepting, declaring, checking quantity and quality, giving instruction, expressing position and warning, making suggestion, asking leading questions, making leading statement. What is leading statement? Okay, you know that early rising is good for health, isn't it? তার মানে আপনি বলতে চাচ্ছেন একজনকে যে আপনি যাকে প্রশ্ন করছেন তার উত্তরটা আপনি যেটা বলছেন সেরকমই যেন দেয়, এইগুলোকে বলা হয় লিডিং স্টেটমেন্টস। দ্যাট মিনস লিডিং কোয়েশ্চেন্স আর সার্ভে কোয়েশ্চেন্স দ্যাট এনকারেজ অর গাইড দ্য রেসপন্ডেন্ট টুয়ার্ডস আ ডিজায়ার্ড আনসার। দ্যাট মিনস আপনি যে উত্তরটা চাচ্ছেন সেটাই বলে দেওয়া, দ্যাট ইজ কল্ড লিডিং কোয়েশ্চেন অর লিডিং statements, okay, that would be there. So the list below contains the grammatical items taught in the first 10 units of Checkpoint English. Match this with the functional content of syllabus, okay. So again so there are several list present affirmative subjects, yes, pronouns, here there, yes madam, yeah, here there, these, that, these, those, my, your, definite article, indefinite article, be present, interrogative, affirmative, possessive, adjective. So these are the questions, so you have to take from this. You can pick one and put it in notional and functional syllabuses. The following list of the functional components or the notional and topical component, okay, so that is another list. Ask and give names. Actually we are in a position that if we think that we have to design a grammatical, notional or functional syllabuses, we have to select the item. In which category you will be selecting the item, observing the student's level and requirements, you can select item from a variety of list, because you can teach grammar following a different item. You can teach functional or something or socializing following a different items. So these are the list, which one you will pick, that is asked. Say hello formally and informally. এটা আবার কি? কাউকে hello formally ও বলা যায়, আবার informally ও বলা যায়. Whenever you will be saying hello to your friends, then you can say hello, and with the hello you will push him. That is called informal hello. বাবা এমন ভাবে পুশ করবেন না যেন সে পড়ে যেয়ে দাঁত ভেঙে না যায়। আর hello say, that means how do you do, that is hello. Say hello formally and informally. Ask about and give personal information. Describe people, tell the time. Describe places, give compliments. Oh, well done, you have done a great job, well done, that is compliments. Congratulations. Express uncertainty, confirm or correct information. Describe houses and flats. Make and answer telephone calls, okay. If somebody make you a phone call, you will receive the receiver and you will say hello, ke bolchen, not like that, okay. So that means good morning, how may I help you, if you are in that end, okay. So you will say, okay, I want to talk to Mr. Rahim. No, he is not home. You can say this, but you can say, oh, I am afraid he is not home now. Would you please leave a message for Mr. Rahman? Then he will say, oh yes, whenever he will come, please convey my compliments to him and make me a phone call, please. So that is the telephone calls. Express likes and dislikes, ask about and describe habits and routines, ask and tell about quantity, ask for and give direction, ask for and tell about physical and emotional states, express degrees of certainty, talk about frequency, describes people's appearance, give compliments, etc. Okay, so these are the things. Home furniture, addresses, telephones, you can also put it in the description of the home. Food and drink, shopping and quantifications, how people live. Okay, the day before yesterday we are going to school. My 8 years daughter said that yeah, we live in house, still we can't sleep, but these people are sleeping in foot over bridge, but they are sleeping very quietly. বাংলায় বলছিল যে কত শান্তিতে ভাবে ঘুমাচ্ছে. Okay, that means food and drink, how people live. Okay, that means in America, in all over the world, many people live outside home. Okay, so how people live, how animals live, weather and climate, jobs, age. So you can put any of the item in your syllabus, observing the requirements of the students and observing the level of the students, then you can put in your syllabus. Okay, and which of these did you find comparatively easy to match? Which, if any, were difficult? Why? So we have seen several lists. So this is the questions, that is, which one you will pick, which one is easy for you, which one is tough for you to put in your syllabus. So you have to decide this. Which could have appeared in more than one unit? What does this say about the relationship between form and function? Which grammatical items could these statements be? Okay, so that would be, and also you will see some conversation and correspondence in David Noonan's book, that would be in page number 91. Okay, you will see this. Okay. Notions and functions, most probably this one, likely to be involved. Functions, describing, seeking information, this. So you will check this and you can give the information in your syllabus. So syllabus is a crucial document and outlines the expectation and requirements of the course, serving as a contact between the instructor and the students. And when selecting content of a syllabus, several criteria should be considered. Okay, so our today's title is selecting content for a syllabus. At the time of selecting content for your syllabus, several things should be ensured. What is? The material is relevant, whether materials is relevant or not, whether materials is appropriate and engaging for the students, appropriate, relevant and engaging for the students. One important criteria is self-sufficiency. Managing the content should empower students to become self-reliant. So the content you will be select, if it is relevant, then studying the syllabus, the learner will be confident and self-reliant. Self-reliant means atmobishwashi hobe. Okay, and capable of learning independently. Okay, so criteria, that means the topic you will select, that will make the learner confident and self-reliant. So not like that haphazardly you will be putting this and this is the syllabus for you. Okay, show this is the syllabus. Not like that. Studying a syllabus, the students will be reliant and self-reliant and confident. The material should also be significant and contributing to the understanding of the fundamental concept and ideas within the subject matter. What you are supposed to teach. If you are supposed to teach grammatical item, you have to select whether the item is significant for the students or not. Okay. And whether they are sufficient. Validity is another crucial factor. Validity. You have testing and assessment course. Validity, you have testing and assessment. You haven't got it this semester. Okay. So validity, that is one item is for all, is equal for all. Okay. That is called validity. Test validity. Okay. And the environment and the test component. যদি মনে করেন MCQ question, MCQ questionের উত্তর যদি চারটা উত্তর সমান হতে হয়, কোনো একটা উত্তর লম্বা হয়ে গেল, কোনো একটা উত্তর সবার জন্য সমান হয়, that is called validity. So the validity is another crucial factor, ensuring that the content is authentic and aligned with the overall goals and objectives of the curriculum. So it's a crucial matter that how you will be selecting the items. And the content should be practical and applicable to real world situations, making it relevant and useful for the students. Okay? So you have to select that items. To keep a student engaged, the content should be interesting and cater their individual personalities and intellectual capabilities. Okay, personalities and individual capabilities. Many persons, they feel shy not to talk. Okay, so you have to select the item that কেউ হয়তো কথা কম বলতে পছন্দ করেন। তো স্টুডেন্টদের মধ্যে অনেকে যদি কথা কম বলতে পছন্দ করেন এবং সেখানে যদি আপনি কনভারসেশন, ডায়ালগ, গ্রুপ ডিসকাশন এগুলো যদি ইনপুট করেন তাহলে সেখানে সেটা কাজ করবে না। সো অবজার্ভিং দ্য স্টুডেন্টস ইউ হ্যাভ টু সিলেক্ট দ্য আইটেমস অ্যান্ড হোয়াইল স্টুডেন্টস ইন্টারেস্ট মে চেঞ্জ ওভার টাইম। ওকে, যদিও ওভার টাইম দ্য সিলেবাস শুড বি designed to accommodate their maturity, prior knowledge, experience. The utility of the content is also important, ensuring that the knowledge gained will be beneficial in future academic pursuit and professional endeavors. Okay, learnability is another key consideration ensuring the content. So finally, feasibility of the essential, ensuring the content is achievable. Achievable. আপনাদের বাসের আজকে তেল নেই। Within the constraint of the time, resources and the current socio-political climate, the syllabus should be realistic, manageable for the students and the considering them their learning pace and limitation. So this is criteria for selecting content of the syllabus. That means if you are the designer or the planner of a syllabus, observing that what kind of syllabus you are preparing, whether it is functional syllabus or grammatical syllabus, observing the necessity, you have to select the item and you have to keep in mind that the item should be feasible, the item should be interesting, the item should be engaging all the students. And if it is so, then you can crop, you can harvest the desired principle and objectives of the syllabus you are preparing. Okay, any questions?